Okay, hello. This is my little sister,
Hi.
and she has her own mascara beauty compact, and we are going to do her makeup today with her colors. So we're going to use the 30-second hack brush, the perfector sponge, and the eyeshadow everything brush, and there is Mom. So to get color match, you're going to send a makeup-free selfie from the neck up. And once you get color matched, then you can build your custom compact. So you will get matched to a brightening, a main, a contour, and then she has a couple different lip and cheeks and an illuminator. And then what's over here? Extras?
Yeah,
Extras. Okay.
And there's a lighter foundation color for me when I'm not in the sun as much. So not white peach. It's the other one you sent me.
Okay. So what's this one then?
Probably white peach.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to start with the tapered end, and we're going to use this brightening highlight right here, and we're just going to dip in. Close your eyes. And you're going to come in and press underneath her eye, out to her hairline, down the side of her nose, and then fill this in a triangular shape. She is very fair. Tara, you are. You can put some in the middle of the forehead if you have extra. So this brightening highlight is going to replace your traditional concealer. Are there any blemishes that you want to cover?
I have one right now because of wearing masks.
Okay,
Perfect.
so then we're going to do the other side underneath her eye, out to her hairline, down the side of her nose. And then I like to do the eyelid to cover any veins, purple, blue veins. But this is just supposed to be a triangle. So your points are 1, 2, 3. Am I hurting you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So now that that is done, we're going to move on to her main highlight. So her main highlight is a second color. We're going to use that same tapered end and just a couple swipes in. And I like to go from the corner of the mouth up to the ear. Oh, we need some more. Hold on. So dip back in. Corner of the mouth up to the ear. Okay, and I like to bring it down on the jawline to blend it in. I'm going to dip back in just a smidge, and then I call this the McDonald's arch. We're going to go over her eyebrows and connect it over, and then just blend this in and upward on the forehead. So a little bit goes a really long way. How long have you had your makeup?
Probably for 4 months now.
Okay, so this is how much she's used in 4 months. They're very, very full, so.
And you can always start off with less and then build it too, because it is kind of intimidating that it's cream, but I just start off really light, and then it's a lot easier for me to blend everything and make it look the way that I want it to be.
So I'm not dipping back in. Yeah, I love that. I'm not dipping back into her compact. I'm just putting any extra on her end of her nose, and then now I'm going to flip over and use the blunt end of the brush and stamp into her contour. And this color is, do you remember?
I think it's walnut.
Okay. I can't get it out, so I'm going to take her word for it. So I'm just stamping in, and so you can see I'm just going to stamp along her hairline. I always say you can build the contour, but since I know how much I like a little bit more than normal because I want it to be defined. So make a fish face, and then you're just going to hug that curve of the cheekbone. And then I like to sweep any extra along the jawline. So then you can come in with your finger So again, you will get custom matched to a brightening, a mane, and a contour, and that's the whole point, is that it's 3D foundation. So you're gonna come in with your prepped Perfector sponge, and I'm just gonna start to blend this the same way I put it on. So I'm gonna start in her brightening area, and I'm just gonna dab. I'm not pressing, you're not like hurting your skin, you're just gently pressing back and forth, and your sponge is gonna pick up any excess product. But my contacts are so dry. So then you're gonna come over to this side, and then I'm gonna move down to the bottom half of her face. Okay, look at me for a sec. So I'm just gonna come in, and I've switched over to the fat end of the Perfector sponge, and I'm just gonna tap in her darker contour area. So turn your head. You don't want to take away the contour, you just wanna soften it, and then I like to come in and bring whatever's left on the jawline down onto the neck. Okay, switch sides. Okay, look at the camera. Okay, so you're just blending, 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 just pressing until you get that blended enough. So then we're going to fill in her brows. So this is the Hotline brush. Really don't even need them filled in, but does it feel heavy at all?
And like, I'm someone who doesn't really wear makeup every single day, so this is like really quick and easy, and it looks like I know what I'm doing, so I really like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Bubba to fill in her brows. So that is this eyeshadow right here. So I'm going to dip in with the Hotline brush into her contour to pick up the cream, and then I'm gonna dip into, oh, this is not Bubba, this is Bird actually, sorry. Tap off any excess, and then tilt your head back just a little bit. So you don't need to fill them in a ton. I'm just
Defining the shape.
Yeah. Okay, so look, can you tell the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's more structured, which is good.
So I'm just tapping back into Bird and then coming over to this side. Okay, look. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have what color for your lip and cheek?
Frenchie or Summer Love, I think.
Okay.
Or
So we're
Desert
going to use
Sunset.
Frenchie 1 melted in her car, so you don't want to leave it in your car. But we're going to use this one, which is Frenchie. So you're just going to come back in with your 30-second hack brush, the flat end, and I'm just going to tap it onto Frenchie. Smile, and I'm going to place it onto the apples of her cheek. And then I want to come in, you can blend it with the brush, or you can come in with the sponge and just press it and blend it back into the contour. You can do the same with the other side. And then if you really want to get crazy, you can take your contour color with your finger line your lips. Do you ever do this?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you're just gonna line your lips so it makes them look
Bigger.
bigger. And then, so I'm gonna have you dip into Frenchie with your finger and then rub it on top of the contour. And I think the contour makes your lip color last a little bit longer. So she's just gonna rub it right over the contour. Yay. Okay, do a little bit more on the top. So the same color is on her lip and her cheek. So now I'm gonna come in with Pearl Illuminator with my finger. So this is like a super creamy illuminator, and you're just gonna press that onto the backs of her cheekbones, the bridge of her nose, Cupid's bow, chin. Another cheekbone, so you can blend it with your finger. And voila, do you want to do eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to use Tangled on her. I love Tangled to prep. So this is one of our cream eyeshadows. Close your eyes. Do you have lash extensions on right now?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, so Tangled is the base, and then you're gonna grab your eyeshadow everything brush, and I am gonna do a little bit of Bubba right here. Tap off any extra. Okay, open, close. So right where she opens is her crease. So I'm just gonna smear Bubba back and forth and blend that in. Look at me a little bit so I'm not breaking my... Okay, grab a little bit more Bubba. Open, close. And then I'm gonna do, I am in love with this, but I'm gonna do a little bit of Foxy just on my finger, and then I'm gonna do that right on, close, the outer edge corner of her eye and blend it into Bubba going up. And then I'm gonna bring my brush back in to blend it and soften it. So I don't always want the shimmer on necessarily the inner corner. I'm just trying to create a little bit of depth. Okay, look at me. Yeah, pretty. And then I'm gonna take the skinny end and grab a little bit more Foxy and then look up for me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, get close. Do right on the inner tear duct. So she's gonna put mascara on by herself. But how cute is that? So this was a 13-minute tutorial. So we did a full face, filled in her brows, and did eyeshadow. So let's do a little bit of bronzer to just show you the difference, and then we will be done. So I'm gonna use my Bella bronzer right here with my B² brush. So I'm just gonna swipe in, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of illuminator. Then you're gonna place the bronzer right on the tops of her forehead, not multiple. And then back of her cheek, chin, look up, all the way. And then we're gonna place any extra on her neck. So we're gonna come back in and blend that in just a sec. So I'm gonna do back of her cheeks. And this brush again is super fluffy. Doesn't hurt.
Really soft.
Yeah. It's great for applying bronzer because such a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just swirling this right on the back of her cheekbone. Then I'm bringing any excess down to her neck, her chin, her nose. Switch sides. Top of her forehead, back of her cheek. Okay, look up. So I'm not dipping back into the bronzer. You want to use what's on your brush to give you a really pretty natural glow. So I can pick up a little bit extra and do like her nose and like the top of her forehead just to blend it in. But it's funny because people think a cream bronzer makes you so dark, and she is so fair.
Yeah, I was nervous when you said bronzer.
But it just warms her up a little bit. It doesn't look brown, it doesn't look orange. It just gives her a super sun-kissed glow. So, yay. Okay, get close so they can see. So, the only thing she doesn't have on is mascara, but how pretty and flawless is that? So, if you guys need a custom color match, if you are interested in Frenchie, which is her lip and cheek color, Bella bronzer, whatever you need to be darker match for the summer, please let us know. So she used her 4 colors, her brush, her eyeshadow everything brush, and her sponge. So I would love to help you build a custom compact. This is my little sister, Kenzie. Thank you for being my model.
Thank you.
I will post the before and after this video. And if you need anything, you guys know where to find me. So we will talk to you later. Bye.